Hey guys, so today I'm going to take you through two of my classic Ballet Beautiful buns. These are easy styles that you can do at home. There's a couple of things that you're gonna need. One, a pretty good long ponytail. Even if your ponytail isn't that long, that's okay. You can buy ponytails that are longer, ponytails that are fuller. It's something that I've done when I was on stage. I actually used a big ponytail for my wedding because I wanted an enormous bun. But if you don't have the ponytail you want and you want to achieve a really big bun, there are always workarounds. So once you get the ponytail, I'm going to be working with French hairpins. I love these. And I like a combination of the long hairpins and the short ones. So they're gonna help us really have the right hold and grab. And then of course you want some good hair products. A little tiny spray bottle for water. Sometimes I would even mix conditioner in because it just makes your hair more silky and it's gonna help with any flyaways. But that is actually for the braided look. For the first look we're gonna do, I don't like to wet the hair. I wanna get it like thick and full, and sometimes I'll tease it. And then of course, a really good hairspray. So, getting started, you don't have to have your hair blown out or curled or anything like that. And usually I like to brush my hair and try to add volume. So I will often take the hairspray, tease it. I'm just trying to thicken it because I like a big poofy bun. So the more volume that you can kind of put into your hair, the better. So this is always one of my sort of first tips. Just adding in some spray and teasing it. And yes, if a professional were doing this for me, they would probably do the back comb. I hate that on myself. That's not something I'm gonna do because I feel like it just sort of rips up your hair and it makes it more tangly and it creates more problems for me down the road. So I like to just add as much volume as I can on my own. And you could even take this moment and use a little dry shampoo, but be careful because you don't want to use something. I'm gonna add a little more fluff at the top. That's going to make your hair white. And certain dry shampoos I find can, because my hair is really dark, can just make my hair actually look dirty. So once we get some volume into that hair and we've teased it a little bit, and again, you can use your brush a little bit more, but I'm just trying to like tease that volume in, and that hairspray is making it more thick and sticky. I'm gonna start to twist it loosely, not a tight twist, because again, I want that feeling of volume, but also to make it a little bit smooth. So I'm doing a nice twist here, and I'm bringing it around, and I'm starting with a high ponytail. I like to see the bun in front of my head. I think that that's always really pretty when you're doing a high bun, and I'm just gonna go for a really easy classic shape. So I'm twisting it around a little bit more tightly at the back, and I'm taking that extra hair and tucking it in. Again, this is really so easy. It's like truly like a 3-minute bun. Trying to get the right shape. So I like the way that it's falling here. And then once I have a shape that I like and I've gotten things mostly twisted, I'm gonna start to pen. So I'm taking these French hairpins and I'm penning at the bottom because I don't want to squish my hair down. I'm trying to keep that volume. So coming around, the front is where I'm the most particular, and I'm feeling over here, it's looking a little bit flat. I don't like the way this corner looks. This side to me is smooth, it looks pretty, and it looks full. This part feels too soft and it's squishy. So that's not making me happy. Okay, good. It's standing up more already. I'm trying to just add a little bit of stiffness and get to put that volume back in there. Also, don't be afraid to abandon and start over. If it's not working, no big deal. Just undo it and start from the beginning. So I don't like this corner over here. I'm gonna start over. Let's see if we can get this improved. Because truly, if you're not happy with it, it's gonna bug you the whole way through. So I'm gonna try to add a little bit of brushing. I'm trying to fluff it a little bit more. Okay. And then coming back around to get that twist. How do we get that poofy volume in? Okay, I think this is better this time. There's just a point in the hair at which my hair has a little bit of wave in it today, and so that wave is creating a certain like flatness in the front of this bun. Okay, but again, working with it, trying to lift it. I'm gonna try tightening it and seeing if that helps. Yeah, I think for the way my hair is styled today, because I have a little bit of a wave in it that I don't always have, it's adding that flatness to the one side. Okay, here, to me this is better. It's actually a little bit tighter than I was initially planning to go, but I still think we've got a lot of volume. Again, I'm starting to arrange the bun and I wanna see the hair lifted in the front. So it's peaking above the crown. And I'm trying to shape it because I want my bun to be nice and wide, but not too wide. I don't want it to be flat. And then I'm gonna take that extra bit and curl it inside. Okay, great. I'm coming around and I'm gonna start, I usually start penning at the bottom. So this is round 2. I think I'm gonna be happier. I did not like that flatness that happened the first time, and like I said, that's normal. Don't be afraid to just start over. You want to get it right, and if it's not right from the beginning, it's just going to take a little bit more work. Okay, so I like to start with the big hairpins because they're the ones that really are going to stabilize it. I'm not sticking these into the middle of my hair and squishing it. I'm just coming right in at the bottom to secure it, so that it's not gonna move, it's not gonna bounce around. And you know, this really depends on what you're doing. Are you working out? Are you on stage? Are you doing pirouettes? If you are, you're gonna want your hair to be a little bit tighter than this. If you're going to an event or a party or you're getting married, whatever it is, it's okay to have that volume, and you probably don't need quite as much security unless there's a lot of wind. And then you can take these small pens, which I don't seem to really need that much of today. Let me take a look actually at the back of this. So you can use a mirror. I love this one. It's an antique, it's really romantic, it's hand painted. So use a mirror to turn around so you can see the back of your hair. That looks perfect. I'm so excited. I'm so happy I started over with this bun, you guys, because now I feel like I totally nailed it. All right, I'm looking at it from all sides. From above and from behind, it looks totally, the shape is great to me. Maybe a little bit, it's popping out right here. But then when I go to my profile, it actually looks a little bit heavy in the back, which I don't like. So I'm gonna try to see if I can push this piece right here is bothering me. Let me see if I can get that a little bit flatter. This is why the mirror is critical, because it's very hard when you do your own hair to see it from all of these various angles. Now, when I'm putting pens in my hair like this, I'm also trying not to hurt myself because it's awful when you go out and, you know, your hairpin's making you crazy, giving you a headache. Okay, let me check and see if that helped sort of flatten things out. And I think that it did. I'm just trying to add, so it's just a little bit more balanced. Maybe even lifting slightly from the middle. I'm gonna see if I can add a little bit of volume right there. Good. And I wanna see it from this side too. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna tighten that up right back here. It looks like this bottom part needs to be secured a little bit further. So that's it. This is our bun. Simple, easy, great volume, and very Ballet Beautiful.